Hello. I'm sure you've read the title. I'm sure you know what video we're talking about. The infamous Alex Meyers Reviews Obsession video. The review so bad that he had to remove it from all the backlash that was obviously deserved. You're just gonna have to watch the whole video. Obviously, I downloaded this video, and I downloaded it way before he even tried to remove it, or even when the apology came out. So, bad mind about that. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And on to the video.
Warning, this video is an attempt at a good faith, nuanced look at the fictional movie Obsession and the characters therein, which will probably upset some of you for some reason. You know, I don't think
Even for some reason.
Will probably upset some of you for some reason. Let's listen to that one more time. We read the comments before this, and I saw the discourse on TikTok kinda, but I don't really go into it too much because I wanted to see it for myself.
Okay.
Also, I just don't like him, so I was trying.
I don't
to
like him either. Like, I
trying-
used to like him, but then he keeps condensing his critiques into like fun. Like, I get sometimes he has to be comedic because that's just his style, whatever. But then he just ignores subtext and completely ignores people like trying to explain to him, hey, this means that, and just like, man, you guys take this way too serious. Like, you remember Jello Apocalypse?
Yes.
Alright, remember how people turned on him when he made the One Piece video?
No.
Oh, you don't know about the One Piece video? That is a different thing we will do later.
Okay.
Okay, first play.
Okay. He said this video, but no, let him say it. Let him say it.
Warning, this video is an attempt at a good faith, nuanced look at the fictional movie Obsession and the characters therein, which will probably upset some of you for some reason.
He's like treating the internet like a bunch of stupid people that never have a good take ever. Which isn't the truth. There are very good takes, but there are some bad takes, and he's only thinking about that. He's thinking of the woke mob.
Yeah.
What he deems the woke mob. He doesn't know what that word means.
I've seen the internet freak out about a movie like they have with Obsession. At least not in a long time. Maybe K-pop Demon Hunters was the last time where like everywhere you looked, everyone had an opinion about it. I guess you could say everyone's kinda obsessed. So I knew I had to make a video about it, but like they kept pushing back the VOD release date, you know, because y'all kept on watching it. $750,000 budget and it made $300 million. One of the biggest indie film success stories of all time. Now I had to make a lot of videos.
Did he make a video on Sinners?
Oh no, did he make a video on Sinners?
I don't want to know what his opinion on Sinners was.
About a nerdy loser guy who gets the girl at the end. Wow, this sounds like a nice wholesome movie. But okay, let's check it out. So come along, kids. Let's take a walk.
I feel like I'm coming apart. I think about you all the time, Nikki. When I try not to. You're in every song I listen to.
Marching along as their song fills the air. Gummy bear.
Nikki! So this is our main character, Bear. Bear is 25, according to the screenplay, and he's never outgrown.
It's that like a funny quip. It's like he wasn't specific. He was being a smartass. He was being a smartass. It's a smartass joke.
What was he trying to make a whole? Oh, every soft guy like listening to like edgy song, like what was it? What, feeling like a monster? No, not
Feeling
that
like a monster.
one. No, what's that sad emo music you listen to when you're depressed?
What do you mean you listen to?
Not specifically you, obviously. Fucking emo.
Brother. Come on.
God, I'm gonna have fun editing this.
He was making a smart ass joke.
His awkward high school loser persona, which means he's gonna have a great career one day as an online content creator. Hi there, welcome to Twitch. Are you mentally stuck
Oh wow, it really is self-inserting on Bane.
Oh, that's not good.
at 15? Perfect. We're gonna put you on the front page.
If you want.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry I
No.
made you do that.
No, it's okay. You're okay. It's a
Just,
fun break.
just pretend like.
You're good.
Oh my god, dude, that was so embarrassing. Can we...
I don't know, man. You got that strawberry milkshake sitting right there, so something tells me you're the kind of guy who's internalized a few too many rom-coms written by equally pathetic losers as yourself. I mean, trust me, ain't my first rodeo. So this is Bear's friend, Ian. I guess they're not really like friends, but they like work together. But anyway, Ian is currently trying to help Bear practice how to ask out a girl named Nikki, the girl of his dreams.
Have you ever actually like flirted with Nikki? Be playfully mean with her.
Be mean to her.
playfully mean, yeah, but bring up freaky Nikki.
And that will, like, take her breath away.
Just say, Nikki, I think we should grab a drink sometime.
Okay, so real talk, if you have to try this hard to have this kind of like game plan on how to ask a girl out, then like, it's already gonna fail, okay? If it's this hard, you've already lost. I mean, as douchey as Ian is, like, he's right when he says, you know, have you ever even flirted with Nikki, like, at all? Cause it's really weird to come out of nowhere and be like, dearest fair maiden, I know we've only exchanged mere pleasantries these past few years, but I must inform you that I wish to begin a courtship. Bro, I just came over here to fart, okay? Anyway, so that night, Bear goes home and finds his cat dead. Apparently, it got into his grandma's medicine or whatever.
Say this most quickly. Like, the entire friend group is kind of trashy. Like, very trashy. Like, Nikki and that guy over there both have been on and off for a while, and like and the one other girl basically likes Bear for some fucking reason.
Whatever she sees in him. From what I see of her, she looks like a baddie. What do you see in him?
What do you see in him?
He's a loser.
What sorcery was put on your eyes? Like,
maybe it's one of those things where you like delusion yourself to thinking, oh, she's like a sad boy. It's so cute. When you really have when you have a crush on somebody, you get like delusional about their personality, and you start lying to yourself. I don't know. Or maybe they all just suck and are on the same level as me. Oh, no.
maybe that's how Trump has a wife. They saw something we didn't.
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright.
No. Oh, no. How did you get into these?
Little backstory. So Bear's living in his grandma's house who recently passed away. So, you know, it's full of all kinds of grandma stuff, like insanely racist paperweights. As you might imagine, Bear's got a lot on his mind. His cat died, he has no idea how to
Was that in the movie?
No.
So he just put that there?
Yeah. I think he was like trying to look, what is the most out-of-pocket old person thing he could find to make the joke?
You can't make a dark joke, probably. They don't make it at all. Also, I'm clicking you saying about this guy.
ask out Nikki. He's walking around with this haircut, like my dude can't catch a break. So it's Wednesday night, which means trivia night, because Bear and his friends are super cool. The team is Bear, Ian, Nikki, and their other friend Sarah, and they all work together at this like music shop place, which seems to have a lot of employees for a random store on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. So he's feeling pretty down, as you could imagine, but Nikki, of all people, calls him up to ask if he's gonna hang out with the friend group that night.
I don't think I can tonight. I'm just catching up on some stuff.
Yeah, so I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Really?
Shit! God damn it!
Are you okay?
No, I just dropped my crystal necklace down the drain.
Oh, no, crystal necklace. Bear, get out while you still can. But then again, Nikki is a hot Latina, so one can only remain strong for so long. Now, because Nikki
He makes too many Latino jokes. Ah, there we go. I remember why I did like him. You.
I had a theory that the shop owners, like, they all know that that's magic. They're all aware that works. They treat it like it's a normal thing.
Maybe it's because people don't make weird jokes. Maybe they just wish for money. You know?
That they each made a wish.
Who do, come back and complain.
Or it does work and it like ruins their lives.
Or they die or wish they were dead.
Ah, yes, the millennial special. Rather experienced myself. Also, it's kind of funny that Bear is better at flirting with this girl here than he is with the girl he actually likes, which is such a real thing, by the way. Why does that happen?
Vegan. Is she vegan?
God, he has such old jokes.
Old. It wasn't even funny then.
I like a
You know
man
what
who's
I-
in touch with his feminine.
That's the problem with Alex Myers. Like, he's one of those YouTubers who like had a thing going. Like, he's animation. Obviously, he puts effort in his videos. Obviously, he like does a lot of stuff, and he does reviews and all that shit. Yada. And he was big. The problem is, unlike most YouTubers who like they kept their style, but like just changed it up a bit to adapt to the times and all that. Like Dead Meat or Game Theory. Like the premise is still there. The thing is still there. They are still there, but they changed their style a bit, fixed their like thing they didn't like about it or something like that, just so they could, still. Yeah, he stuck with it even till this day. The joke style, everything.
Yeah, he
Would-
didn't adapt.
The slice of bread that just got stale.
Look at who Nikki is. And she seems like she's kind of one of those girls who's like those like
You got moldy?
Yeah.
He ain't style.
guy who can keep up with me, and then they just lay there like
He's
SpongeBob.
so rich.
Also, again, somewhat ironic, but earlier Bear was like, you want me to be mean to her? Why would I do that? But then she's literally doing the same thing to him right now, and it's clearly working, so, interesting. Okay, so trivia's about to start, and Bear's left standing there with Sarah, the other girl they work with that I mentioned, and he tells her that his cat died earlier that night.
Tonight's theme is going to be
What?
early film trivia.
Sandy died.
Okay, this first one's a two-parter.
What?
And you have to answer both. Here we go.
Really?
This animated film features a blue genie that
Here, I'm so
grants
sorry.
wishes.
Another ad.
Yeah.
I'm suffering. YouTube won't leave me
I'll,
alone.
I'll talk about that, but later. Like Bear basically saying that.
The cat?
Editor Sheep here. I realized I didn't get the chance to talk about the cat and why it's important to Bear's, to showcase to the audience what's Bear's character. You see, Bear is a coward. That is the conciseness that the show, that the movie and the director and the actor, will get to that later, trust me, all want you to know. And one of the big points that I believe the movie makes is showcasing how he treats the death of his cat. When he comes home, he finds his cat down on the ground with a bottle of pills that belonged to his grandma and now to him, and you see obviously the cat overdosed on it. Now the thing about that bottle that if you go online and see many people pay attention to it is the fact that the bottle was open. Cats don't obviously have thumbs. They can't open the bottle. And the bottle wasn't smashed open, meaning most likely Bear considered suicide, or he took a pill and whatever, and he irresponsibly left it open. Now I say that this is Bear's fault for his cat's death, but because he doesn't take any responsibility for all of his actions, especially ones that is his fault. He left any responsible pet owner would have made sure that that thing was tight and put away to a place where their cat cannot touch it. He half-heartedly just put it down and didn't think about his cat. Then, after his cat died, yes, he cried about it, but after he cleaned up the dead spot and all that, he then just put it in his indoors bin. Not even like an actual burial, just his indoor bin. Because, well, he doesn't want to take responsibility for anything that he has done. Just like later in the movie, where he makes the wish, he figures out that wish worked out, he just wants to pretend that nothing bad is happening, because then he would have to take responsibility.
Why did he say that? Oh, I have another ad. I'm suffering. I started suffering from watching this video.
Wait, hold on, back up. So the trivia topic was early film trivia, and the question was, this film has a blue genie that grants wishes. Ah, yes, the ancient year of 1992. But more importantly, so here we get a look into the dynamics of the whole friend group, okay? So Ian is kind of like a douche, right? Nikki seems like one of those girls who's one of the guys, you know? And Bear has a huge crush on Nikki, even though Sarah over here is clearly into Bear on some level, and he just, like, doesn't notice, doesn't care. So Bear's choices are Crystal Mommy or Septum Girl, so like, this dude never stood a chance. Warning, this video is an attempt at a good faith nuance.
You can see why he's divorced.
Yeah. Seems that guy to not really take anything seriously.
No.
Okay.
Ian, get your girl home safe.
Ew, don't say it like that. See you later, Bear.
Alright, Bear.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. So Bear takes
What?
on the way, they have some kind of heart-to-heart talk, talk about life, man. It's all very Life is Strange, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Max, let's get out of this town. I hate my dad.
Just not happy there.
I mean, it's just a job, Nikki.
Yeah, well, I want to write.
Oh, a crystal mommy and a writer. Well, something tells me this movie would have gone the same way for Bear, whether he made the wish or not.
No.
War.
What an odd thing to say.
Wait, this part.
You're the only person that I get to really talk to about this stuff.
Ah, yes. Well, see, Bear, when a girl says that, what she really means is, you better not ask me out and ruin this friendship. Anyway, so Bear takes her home and he tries to flirt with her like Ian said.
Alright, the thing that is a bit of like what Nikki said, like I mean, Mike, so alright, when she said it's not a romance story, it's a love story. Essentially, what she's saying is it's real. It's not like a fabricated thing where like, oh, guy meets girl. No, like she's talking about I'm like writing a real love story that actually has struggle and all that. And Bear does not understand that, which is the point, because he quite literally only fixates on like the romance part. He only fixates on the fact of it's a pretty girl, if only I could get her, and all that. The cliches. He doesn't really love Nikki. He just loves the idea of her. So when she says that, he clearly can't understand that.
Yeah.
Also, I hate the fact that he basically glossed over that X-Men.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, you see the kind of sweaters he wears. You can only imagine what kind of game he has.
Night, Freaky Nikki.
Ew, don't call me that.
I know, I was kidding.
Do you like me?
I think we're good friends.
My dude, she's leaving anyway. This is your chance. She says, do you like me? And then you say, what? Yes, I do. Also, apropos of nothing, I'm gonna get a haircut, so don't worry. But alas, he says no when she goes into her house.
One wish, Will. Maze your friends, you only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the
Shrekin.
world.
Okay, so jokes aside, up until this point, Bear was just a dude with a crush on a girl that he was too scared to talk to. Okay, a story of my life. He pulls out this $7 wishing toy. He's like, golly gee, I sure wish Nikki loved me too. But here's where everything changes, okay?
Maybe you want to come inside? I mean, I did just lose my cat, Bear.
You lost your cat?
Oh, wait. I mean, you lost your cat. I'm so sorry.
So as you can see, Nikki's starting to act a little out of character. She's saying things that don't make sense. She also demands to go over to his house to spend the night.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Nikki, Why?
My dad's dying.
And to Bear's credit, he's not immediately jumping at the chance to take advantage of her or whatever. Like, he gives her privacy and space. He doesn't want to make it weird. He turns around when she takes her shirt off. And like, based on what people were saying about...
He is taking...
horribly angry, misogynistic incel dude, right? But like, up until this point, he's just some super socially awkward loser who has a crush on a girl, and he uses a $7 wishing toy that he assumes is not going to work. And then when Nikki starts acting like this...
That I'm about to say.
Say, which piece?
Do you like? Are you wondering if Alex is gonna come out? Some discourse is gonna come out that he did something.
Well, I don't want to assume. There's a possibility.
There's a
But there's always a possibility. There's always a possibility.
We don't know why they divorced.
It might have just been like, again, the fact he didn't take any seriously and didn't.
Maybe he sounds like he sucks.
Yeah, pause, because I wanted to talk about that fact. The fact he couldn't see it from earlier. There were signs of earlier that Bear is a horrible person.
Why didn't Bear leave the room completely?
Yeah, in fact, why didn't Bear just, like, not... Like, again, when he made the wish, at this point, he doesn't know it worked. That's fair. It's completely fair at this point. But Nikki essentially switched personalities and was like saying, "Oh, my cat died." Something he told her, because like now she's trying to be like, "Oh, let me try to get sympathy from him," or whatever. You and you can clearly see like it's not completely taken over her, because like during that scene that he cut, she quickly switches back to normal and she's like, "Wait, what the fuck? What am I doing?" Right? And Aspan's like, he's not taking advantage of the situation. No, he is, because he straight up takes her back home, and then they have sex.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay.
Plus, her father just like it's a lie, but her father just died. You shouldn't, try to make your move on someone who's busy mourning.
Yeah, he is taking advantage of it. Already.
I was just going to the bathroom.
Can you lay with me?
I don't know, Nikki.
Obviously, things get different later on, but at least up to this point, Bear has like no idea that the wishing willow worked. And again, to his credit, the very next day he immediately tells Ian that he thinks something's wrong with Nikki. Like he seems genuinely concerned.
Just pretend like we're laugh. Yeah. I think Nikki is going through something.
What?
I don't know, dude. She was acting so weird. Like she would like.
Like what? Is she okay?
No.
Now, I've seen a lot of people saying that this part is showing how Bear's trying to make Nikki seem crazy to other people or whatever, but like, again, he has no way of knowing that the toy worked. Like, why would you think it did? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was $7. Like, in any other circumstance, you'd probably do the same thing if your friends started acting like this out of nowhere, right? Anyway, so that night, Ian apparently talked to Nikki, and she said that she was on some drugs or whatever, and so maybe that explains why she was acting so erratic, like when she and Bear kissed earlier.
Yeah, this
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You kissed me.
I know, I thought I saw something.
So at this point, Bear thinks that Nikki was acting weird, kissed him, freaked out, etc. because she was on drugs, right? So again, to him, in this moment, it all seems totally above board. But then, out of nowhere, Nikki goes over to Bear's house to apologize.
I was on MDMA, so if I was weird, that's why, and not saying that you took advantage of me.
Nikki, I didn't know you were on drugs.
That's what I'm saying, I'm not saying that.
Not saying what?
You took advantage of me.
I don't think I didn't.
I know, that's why I'm saying you didn't.
Okay, see, this is my point. Like, given the circumstances, Bear's being pretty normal about this, okay? Given what he does and does.
The scene is literally saying the subtext. You taking advantage of me.
It's like Nikki, like actual Nikki saying that, but it's coming out like contorted differently.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yay.
this isn't a demon situation. Like, the directors have said this. This isn't a demon situation where, like, she's possessed or, like, no. This is straight up just, he made a awful wish.
Yeah. So they tell you in Aladdin not to do that. Here's the movie that shows you why that's the rule.
Yeah, the other thing is, besides the fact that the scene is telling you, hey, he is taking advantage of her. He doesn't know yet that she's basically being controlled. But, like, right now, what he is aware of, her dad is dying, meaning she's in mourning, and 2, she may be on drugs and is losing her mind. What does he do the next scene?
Take advantage.
What does he continue to do?
Take advantage of it.
Yep.
Even early on.
Yep.
Why did he get so defensive so quickly?
Because there's a part of him that's aware of what he's doing, and he doesn't want to take responsibility. Because you'll see throughout the whole movie, he's a coward.
Does not know by this point in the movie, like he could have slept with her, or he could have taken some kind of advantage of her, but he was rather
Ew.
I'm sorry. You want to go back to the start where you said this is a new one?
Warning, this video is an attempt at a good faith, nuanced look at the fictional movie Obsession and the characters therein, which will probably upset some of you for some reason.
Take.
Gentlemanly at the time. I mean, for a guy who has this many Cosby sweaters. Wait, do you think this was
Gentlemanly? Where are the captions? He said it. He said gentlemanly.
on purpose? Like, do you think they dressed him like this intentionally?
I really like what we have, and I want to be honest about some
I like the
things.
costume design in this movie. It's very nice.
Yeah, and also the shot. Like, did you see her eyes glowing?
This actress is great.
Yeah, there is a specific scene I want to point out where she is wearing heavily makeup in the shadow. That it'll come up unless he cuts it, but like, sure.
He's been cutting a lot.
And it's really important for me.
It's okay.
I know you like me, Bear.
Why do you like me?
Would it freak you out if I said yes?
And thus begins their relationship. They start dating, hanging out, kissing, doing the devil's tango. And Bear's finally living the life he always wanted. Hot dog. Turns out Nikki was in love with him the whole time.
What do you want to do? I mean, I've never really asked.
Well, that's not all your fault. Call me a closed book.
Well, I guess the good thing about a closed book
Is that I can return it to the Scholastic Book Fair and exchange it for the new Animorphs book. Maybe this is the one where things finally start making sense. No, it still doesn't. Now, suddenly, Bear gets a phone call.
That was a weird jab at animals.
Animals didn't do anything to deserve that. Hey, lay off.
Animals was peak.
Animals is peak, and the characters suffer all the time.
War crimes. Come, kids, we're gonna put you in.
Don't feed this animal for so long, otherwise you'll transform into them forever.
Like that poor bird.
What's wrong with the author who is making people suffer? Yeah, we got off track.
Sick or whatever. And Bear told that to Ian, and apparently Ian looked into this because as far as Ian knew, Nikki hated her dad and hasn't seen or talked to him in like years.
I'm not gonna tell Sarah about this because I don't want to spread drama. I looked into Nikki's dad having cancer, and he's healthy as a baby.
The heck does that mean? My dude, babies just have constant projectile vomit and diarrhea. The heck you talking about? Also, how exactly would you find this out? Like, pretty sure you...
So what healthy as a baby means. If a baby gets sick, they die. So yes, it is healthy as a baby. If it keeps them in tip-top condition, they're gonna get ill, like, very quickly.
Like, pretty sure you can't just call up a hospital and they tell you someone's medical history. Okay, so is Ian lying about this? Or was Nikki lying to Ian and Sarah about her dad this whole time? But okay, let's assume it's all true. Bear goes back to talk to Nikki about what he just learned.
Does your dad really have cancer?
Oh, no.
What?
No, 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 don't do that! I thought we were having a nice day!
Okay, see, Bear, I don't know why you're making this face. You wanted the Crystal Mommy Latina experience, and you got...
He keeps saying Crystal Mommy and Latina. She's mad.
The Crystal Mommy Latina experience. But here's where Bear starts to maybe kind of realize what's really going on here.
Bear, I love you so much. I don't think I could live without you.
You love me more than anyone in the world?
Yes, more than anyone.
Now, okay, up to this point, I feel like Bear has plausible deniability. I mean, there's no way he would have known the cheap toy would work. He was genuinely concerned for Nikki the day after it started, and he refused to take advantage of her even when it was like presented to him, right?
Take advantage of her.
You put
But let's
this-
move on. We're gonna
put
say
you put
we
the
need-
very scene.
Wait, we need to.
Very scene you put in there.
We need to move on because I'm pretty sure he's gonna make even worse takes. Because if he keeps defending him after this point,
I mean, she kissed him after all, right? I mean, she kissed him after all, right?
Ashley, I'm
Let
gonna.
me just-
No. Wait, yeah. Okay. Oh, what I mean is, I'm in the editing phase. Every time he does a stupid thing like this, I'm gonna like download the video, from the original, and I'm gonna take that first clip, and every time he does.
This video is an attempt at a good faith nuanced look at the fictional movie Obsession and the characters therein, which will probably upset some of you for some reason.
Let's finally start to realize that the wish actually worked. But like even then, like literally every rom-com is about trying to find a way to get the other person to like you, or you manufacture a meet cute or whatever, right? Like I've seen.
That's the problem. That's what the movie's saying. That you don't want that kind of
You
situation.
gotta force someone to like you.
Yeah.
Come on.
And also, if someone tries to force a meet cute, that is a problem that you don't want, because what else are they gonna lie about?
Some internet comment threads where it's like, he only saw her as an object and wanted to remove her autonomy. That's why he made that wish. But like he didn't wish that she would do whatever he wanted, or I wish that she would become obsessed with me and me only. He specifically wished that Nikki would love him more than anyone, which is literally what everyone who has ever had a crush wants. Like every single fanfic about like, golly gee, I sure wish One Direction would kidnap me and fall in love with me all at the same time. Like as if half the girls who saw this movie haven't wished the exact same thing.
Why is he using teen girls as an example for a grown-ass man?
Yeah, and also that's the thing he's trying to deflect. He's saying, well, like, everyone made that wish. Like, yeah, everyone thought about it, but just like any wish, if you don't think about it, you're gonna keep.
My first wish was that I wanted money and forever.
Yeah, then the economy gets fucking ruined.
And then I'm literally a trillion. What's the biggest number you can think of?
I mean, there was a trillionaire that he stopped being a trillionaire.
Yeah, because he's a loser.
Wait. I'm trying to say. What was it? Alright. So, the thing he's saying, where like, yeah, he didn't know, and yeah, it was everyone had that wish at one stage in their life. But the thing is, he's like saying, I didn't say I wanted her to be obsessed with me. No, he did. Again, his wish is, I wish that Nikki loved me more than anyone in the world. Meaning, by literal standard, she loves you more than herself, more than every one of her friends.
Obsession.
More, yeah, it's obsession.
I could have just said, I wish you liked me back. Well, it's a bad joke. It's a bad wish anyway.
Yeah, because again, he wasn't thinking about it, and also he's a loser.
Yeah. There's no way you can phrase it without it being weird, but that's the way he said it.
Before. Hello, it is I, Willem Dafoe, from the movie The Lighthouse, and I've secretly been in love with you for years. Like, you have to look at the context, okay? If Bear had gone to the store specifically and been like, hey, do you have something that'll force a girl to fall in love with me? Or if he, like, searched on the internet for some kind of, like, weird ritual that's gonna make anyone fall in love with you, then yeah, that's some funky stuff, man. Or, like, later on, we find out that maybe Ian and Nikki have been hooking up, right? But Bear doesn't learn this until the very end of the movie. So, like, for example, if he'd found this out at the beginning of the movie and he was like, oh, so Nikki's just some slut that bangs every guy except me, huh? Well, I'll show you. Then yeah, he'd be like some misogynistic incel. But for at least half of the movie, he has no idea that this would work. And in fact, he's concerned for Nikki when she does change. To me, at least, it totally seems like a fanfic or whatever that he thinks would have no way of actually coming true. I'm not saying Bear is a blameless, innocent victim, okay? But I think some of you are a little too quick to attach motivation and subtext to this character that is not based on the movie. Like, you're
The silence.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. No, not the stupidest thing I've seen Aspen Gold speak. And anyways, so you wanted to say something?
Watching in complete silence. My mouth's agape. I'm like, wow, that's good. Continue.
No. You wanted to say something.
I don't have anything to say.
No, say what you had a problem with.
No. I don't think it's where you spoke for yourself there.
Alright, so let me try. Alright, so, like, go back 10 to see, just so we don't... Again.
She does change. To me, at least, it totally seems like a fanfic or whatever that he thinks would have no way of actually coming true. I'm not saying Bear is a blameless, innocent victim, okay? But I think some of you are a little too quick to attach motivation and subtext to this character that is not...
Yeah.
Alright, so... At this point, like earlier, like he made the wish. He did not know that it was real, okay, and he did not know that Nikki was under spell or whatever, and obviously he didn't look for it. Okay, you have that point, but the point is not only is he now aware that she was lying. Not only is he like apart. Like, actually, now at this point, he's aware that the wish did something. Like, that at least did something. He's aware that that did something, and now he has the choice of, hey, I should probably fix this problem. And every time someone, like, asks him, or, like, there was a context of, hey, are you taking advantage of her? Or, hey, this is probably pretty weird. He doesn't, like, try to push her away or something, or, like, try to, like, keep a distance. Because, again, he had his chance a while ago, and he himself said, oh, I think we're siblings or whatever. Like, he's not treating her like she needs help. He's trying to keep the problem under wraps so that he can live his fantasy.
Yeah.
Really seems like some of you want him to be a horrible, incel, intentionally malicious guy, regardless of what actually happens in the movie. Even the guy who played Bear himself said this about the character. I never thought of Bear as a villain, but what really drew me to this story was the gray morals of it all. Bear has good in him and has bad in him, like all of us. I do think that he leans more toward the bad in a lot of ways. Fully the antagonist, though? I don't think I would say fully, because the key thing is he didn't know that the wish was going to work. Sure, his desires were incredibly selfish, totally, 100%, but he didn't know the wish was going to work.
And then he dug himself into such a deep hole that he didn't really see any chance of getting out, so he just kept digging himself deeper. But I love it. I love the discourse. It's amazing. It's so much more interesting.
The actor's not defending him.
Yeah, the actor's just making a nuanced take, as in, sure, he didn't look for it, sure, he didn't intentionally want this, but it's the fact he kept trying to keep it.
Yeah.
Until it became such a big problem that at that point, what was he gonna do? And even then, later, where I'm pretty sure Alex Myers is gonna ignore something. Yeah, just keep going.
I love that it's not black and white. I love that he just doesn't read that part. Bear is like a well-rounded character.
Yeah.
He's not just like one-dimensional. He's not like a trope of a character. It's so you can think, because he's supposed to like represent the nice guy.
Yeah, the one who like is like, oh, I'm so nice. Basically, remember the cat when you mentioned his cat dying and all that? You see, he only mentioned that because he tried to get sympathy points from Nikki. Yeah, my cat died. Oh, you poor baby.
Wasn't that to Sarah?
Yeah.
Then he said it to Sarah.
Yeah.
You said Nikki.
Sorry, to Sarah. But even then, he said it to try to get sympathy points. Because he likes being pathetic. There's a part of him that likes that part of the romance. Like he's the sad loser who's getting the girl.
Yeah, the rom-com.
Yeah. And also there's the fact that in reality he really doesn't care about the fucking cat. Like the medicine.
He wouldn't have left the medicine out.
Yeah, like you could put that in competency, but then there's also the fact that he put it in his bin indoors and just left it there.
Why not in like a closed bag or something? I don't know. It's the fact he didn't feel even bad about his cat dying.
I have to assume that this guy was in close talks with the writer-director of the movie the whole time, so basically both of them are saying that Bear is meant to be ambiguous, and you all are just over here like, nyah. Like, are you all equally upset about the Disney Channel original movie Zapped or 16 Wishes? Because fundamentally, these are all the same movie. Like, remember Descendants 1, Mao cast a spell that made Ben fall in love with her? Where's all the Reddit threads about that? I don't see no 2-hour video essays. You know, I made a video years ago about the show WandaVision, and everyone got so...
Alright, he's about to go to the MCU part. I'm a comic book fan, and I'm gonna fucking roast him about this later. But anyways, about that. Those were Disney movies. As in kiddie ones, as in...
When Descendants writing wasn't ever that good.
Yeah, that's like saying, well, why don't you take it as seriously as some cartoon?
Also, I actually didn't watch movies. So I actually don't know if she even kissed her or anything. I don't know how that went.
Like, those are like, they're using it as a trope. Just like, oh, they fall in love with me and all that. But then I learn, oh, that's not right. And then
like in Aladdin.
We fall in love for real. Like, it's a whole fairy tale thing. There's parts of it that is freaky, but most of it, you're supposed to take it like face value or stuff like that. You can take some text with it and run with it.
Mad at me when I said it's crazy that we're supposed to be so understanding about how Wanda enslaves an entire town and uses magic to force her husband to stay with her and have kids with her. Huh, isn't that interesting? I found this comment in a Reddit thread that puts it so perfectly, so I'm just gonna read part of it. But remember, this sub attracts the most obsessed fans of the movie. They flex about watching it at the theater like 10 times already. They make several posts a day about it. They make crazy over-analysis and theories that have no ground in the reality of the film, etc. It's not just a movie for them. They're incredibly emotionally invested and attached to an unhealthy degree. It's almost cultish at this point. And people who are chronically online or addicted to a piece of media aren't the most emotionally stable or media literate to begin with. So a lot of it comes from an emotional standpoint, hence the refusal to engage with the material in good faith and just making it say what they want the movie to say in an over-the-top, sanctimonious, dogmatic way. It's like a ritual for them, a catharsis. See also Encanto. But anyway.
Why don't you love me?
Alright, now that I also heard he hated the Encanto movie.
Oh, Encanto?
Yeah, Encanto
What's
movie.
Encanto?
Sorry, mouth went funny there. But essentially, what he was saying there, and I don't know why he's getting this advice from Reddit, but anyways,
But it is useful sometimes.
yeah,
It's our
but
favorite thing, just like every social media app.
yeah, but yes, people are being emotional about this and all that. That's because this resonates with them. That they have met someone who's like this. Again, at this point, he is aware of the fact that the wish affected her. At this point, he should be trying something. At this point, if he did something, then yeah, people would be as angry about it. But no, he is trying so desperate to keep what is actual reality away from his fantasy that he's keeping the door to himself. He's taking advantage of her. Like again, yes, he is nuanced, know that, but you cannot tell me that he isn't an antagonistic protagonist.
Mm.
So the movie goes on. Nikki gets more and more insane. She walks around like this. She cooks up his dead cat and feeds it to him. She waits for him to come home so long that she pees herself.
Yeah, because she's just like a doll.
And what we come to find out is that the real Nikki is trapped inside of this demon Nikki. And every so often she gets to come out for just like a brief second. Which is why Nikki seems to be acting the way she does. It's like the more the real Nikki tries to break free, the more the demon has to overcorrect. Once Bear realizes that this happened because of the wish, he finds a phone number on the back of the box and he calls it to try and get his wish changed.
Is her love real?
Just because you chose this for her doesn't make it less real.
Okay, then I would like to cancel.
We don't really do that.
What?
I love how chill the wizards are in this movie. Like, this dude's like, yeah, so your girlfriend's soul is like trapped here or whatever. Anyway, I gotta go reheat my nachos, bro. Glaucoma or something.
Do you want to talk to her? You want to talk to her?
Who is that?
Nikki.
Now, just to be clear, I'm not defending all of Bear's actions, okay? Because at this point in the movie,
You said this 3 times in this video, huh?
keeps on dating her and tries to like continue on as if this isn't the most horrible situation anyone could imagine. Although, to be fair, what is he supposed to do? Because if he breaks up with her, she's gonna hunt him down. And the only other choice, as we learn, is that the spell will break if he dies.
What the hell? What can I do then?
When you die, the wish will go away.
You're sure there's nothing else I can do?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you live. Sounds to me like you have a moral obligation to be there for her.
Another option appears when the real Nikki is able to speak very briefly while the demon Nikki is asleep.
You are you, Nikki.
Please don't wake her up. Just kill me.
Now, this is another part I've seen so many posts about that I find so baffling. Like, I've literally seen people say, like, if Bear truly loved Nikki, he would have killed her when she asked. Cause, like, it's just that easy, you know? And then what? He goes to prison for life? Obviously, he doesn't want to do that. Also, it's well established in this movie that he's like a low self-esteem, probably depressed loser guy. So, like, of course, he's not gonna suddenly do this completely out of character thing. Now, that being said, his reaction to this is very telling, though.
What would be so bad? What's so bad about being with me?
Okay, Bear, see, I was trying to be fair, okay? And then you go and you say that, like, maybe everyone's right about you, you know? And this is further solidified when
Maybe?
he knows it's not the real Nikki, and he knows the real Nikki is trapped, but he still keeps going on like this.
Like, pause. Like, okay, he skipped a bit. There was, like, at the diner, at the trivia thing, where, like, Nikki was just full on, like, he is my boyfriend, and no one else can have him and all that. And then the real Nikki came through and started smashing her face, and you saw a bit of that. Bear, like, it was telling from there, when she was smashing her face in, everyone was like panicking, whoa, Bear, do something. He's just sitting there, like, not doing anything. Not even scared. He's upset a bit. And he goes back to the house and, like, berates her like she's a child.
Mm.
Like, Nikki, you can't do it. Motherfucker, you did this to her. And then there's the whole thing of, like, killing himself or killing her. Like, again, what else is he supposed to? Yeah, what else is he supposed to do? He literally did this to her.
Yeah.
It's either you kill yourself, you piece of shit, or you get her free.
Yeah.
No, don't say that.
Anything you want me to be. Obi, let me be Nikki.
You're not being like me.
But this also brings up another interesting thematic element of the movie, I guess, which is like people are saying, you know, if he truly loved Nikki, then he would do this incredibly selfless thing for her. But remember, his wish was not that Nikki would become obsessed with him. He wished that she would love him. So why isn't her love for him as selfless?
Maybe they should have just made the line, I wish she was obsessed with me, because everybody's now using his wording.
Which is literally what he said. Like, love me more than anyone in the world. That is literal obsession.
That's
More.
not like me back, even if that's also bad.
As you're claiming that his love for her should be. You know what I'm saying?
Obsession is still love.
You can see he's the boss. He's the boss. He's trying to.
Or Bear is some like blameless victim or whatever. I'm just saying there's many ways you could look at this movie. Like maybe the wish didn't work at all. Maybe Bear's just that cool. You ever thought of that? But anyway, so the very end of the movie, Nikki has killed Sarah and Ian. Bear realizes that there's no way out of this unless he dies. So he eats all the rest of his grandma's Flintstone.
Oh my god, he ignored it.
What did they know?
The 2 death scenes. Like, he just says, oh, and then she kills these 2. Like, he's ignoring the fact that obviously he gets to One Wish Willow and he gives it to the guy and he tells him, because like once you get to make a wish, you can't do it again, even if you're trying to break it. You have to get someone else to do it. She's like, please cancel my wish. Obviously the guy doesn't believe him and he's like, I wish for $1 million. And then $1 million falls from the sky.
Hmm.
One, I think that scene also basically shows that the wish, it doesn't corrupt your wish. It's literally to the word.
Hmm.
He just made a very bad wish, and this guy made a very simple wish where it's like, I wish I had $1 million, and then now he has $1 million. And the other death scene that he's completely ignoring, that is very much showing of Bear's character, Sarah. He goes on a date with her.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, he like sneaks out to go into the car date with her, and they like talking all that, and like she's showing his feelings, and he's like, okay, and all that. Nikki comes running, breaks through the window, and smashes her head against the brick.
Oh.
One, it shows him, oh, I completely fucked up, because like she kills him before she kills the guy, he forgetting his name. But the fact he completely ignores Nikki, who he knows, like this is straight after the scene of where she's like, please kill me. And he goes on a date with another girl.
Yeah.
Read from the spell.
Oh my god, he even skipped another scene.
And that's more.
What?
The way Bear died. Basically, he trapped himself in the bathroom and was like, okay, then I have to kill myself. So he got the pills, put a bunch in his mouth, and waited. Like, but then he vomited them out. Because, again, at that last bit, and the director and actor both agreed that they had to put the scene at the end, where essentially he tried to puke him out. Because even at the end of that, he's still a fucking coward. He couldn't commit to kill himself. But then Nikki, well, you know, Obsession Nikki, I'm gonna call her, finds a One Wish Willow and makes a wish. I wish Bear loved me more than anyone in the world. Then he gets possessed and they both embarrass each other, but he didn't vomit it out. So he dies, and then she's free. Even at the very end, he couldn't do it.
Wow.
More or less the end of the movie. Yeah, so whatever your personal interpretation of the movie is, it really is a fantastic film. It's a great horror, great writing, the acting is incredible. Nikki, obviously, fantastic job. But like with a lot of other movies and shows, especially recently, the online discourse is just insane. Like, what is it about this movie in particular that people made it their entire personalities? Like, there's something very funny to me about how this movie about the dangers of unchecked obsession has gone on to spawn one of the most insanely obsessed fan bases I've ever seen. Congrats, y'all, nailed it. Now again, I need to be very...
It's not fan bases, it's a debate that's going on. It's a crazy debate going on.
clear here, okay? Ultimately, Bear is the bad guy. He doesn't know what he did until late in the movie, but when he figures it out, he just keeps on rationalizing to himself because, like, he wants Nikki, and he doesn't seem to really care that she's being tortured the whole time, but rather he wants the demon to just act like Nikki so that he can pretend that he's actually dating Nikki, you know? Like, this is a bad dude. Yes, absolutely. Nikki is completely innocent. Her life is forever ruined because of some depressed, selfish loser guy, okay? Yes, like that's the outcome of the movie. But how we get to that point, I think, is a lot more nuanced than a lot of you were giving the movie credit for.
One fan at a time.
This video is an attempt at a good faith, nuanced look at the fictional movie Obsession and the characters therein, which will probably upset some of you. For some reason, you know.
Still a smart ass even in there.
And here's the thing, I think this will be his Gel Apocalypse One Piece video, where it completely ruins his entire career.